thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you. And it is for Thursday, 28th day of January, 15th of Shvat. 15th of Shvat means it's to be Shvat. So let's get right to it. To be Shvat is the Rosh Hashanah of trees. In a moment, we're going to explain why trees need a Rosh Hashanah. But just quickly for you, the human listening to this, there will be some changes in your life, even if you're living outside of Israel. On Rosh Hashanah of the trees, on Tu B'Shvat, people tend to try to pay attention to trees by eating the fruit of trees and eating the fruits of Israel, those special, wonderful species like dates, figs, grapes, pomegranates, things like that. So you should want to try to include those things in your eating on the day of Tu B'Shvat. Also, you won't be saying Tachnun on the day of Tu B'Shvat. Now, what's up with trees needing a a new year? So it's long and complex. I'll try and say it in the shortest way that I know how to say it. In the 7-year cycle of the Shemitas, we have these rules that you give a different kind of miser in the first year of the 7 and a different kind of miser in the second year of the 7, etc., etc. And so basically you need to know which year you're in so that, like, let's say all the fruit coming off of your tree, you need to know, am I treating them as giving this kind of miser because it's year 1 or this kind of miser because it's year 2? The different activities in the different misers, and you give it to different people. So I need to know, what year am I in, 1 or 2 or 3? And Tu B'Shvat marks the new year. So if you're just after Tu B'Shvat, you left the year before, and now you know you do what you're in this Tu B'Shvat to this Tu B'Shvat. Let's say that's the second year. So you give the types of misers that apply to misers giving a tenth. I forgot to say that. But you give the type of tenth like to the poor people, or to take it to Yerushalayim as Meiser Sheni or things like that. So that will all be affected by what year you're in. And Tu B'Shvat helps you know what year you're in. You know, I always try to mix it up here on the Daily Dvar Halacha and tell you some basic things and some, from advanced listeners, some stuff that you might not know. So I'm going to take you to the Shulchan Aruch and Yoreh Deah and show you a halacha that you might not know. And that is that although pointing right here, although Tu B'Shvat is the Rosh Hashanah for all the fruits of the trees, and you will decide how to act with a certain fruit after you pull it off of the tree based on when it is in the cycle. If it's after the second Tu B'Shvat or the third, that'll help you know if you're the second year of the 7 years of the Shemitah or in the third year. But Esrog, that's the law that some of you might not know. Esrog acts a little bit like vegetables, and it does not act like fruit. Esrog bilvad mishar peoris ilan. Esrog is treated differently than the other fruits of the tree. Harehu kiyerek, it is treated in. Now it's not a vegetable, but it is treated like a vegetable. V'holchin achar lekitoso, and we judge the esrog by what kind of miser you're going to have to give and what year it's in. Bein miser, whether you're counting to figure out what to do with the tenth of all the esrogs that you have, or you want to know what year of is it Shemitah or not. So when it comes to the esrog, you don't look at when was Tu B'Shvat. For esrog, you treat it a little bit like a lulav. I'm sorry, you treat it like a little bit like a vegetable. Boy, that was weird. You treat it like a vegetable, and the reason you do that is because esrogs act a little bit different than fruit. Your apples basically fall off the tree each year, and you get a new batch the following year. But esrogs can stay on the tree from year to year to year and keep growing. So the thing to do is rather to look at when you plucked the esrog off the tree. If you plucked it off during the 5th year, then boom, then it's treated like the 5th year. Not so with your apples. Your apples would be treated like 2nd year if they blossomed and came out in the 2nd year. Okay, I'm going to run out of time here, so I'll stop talking. So it's Tu B'Shvat, all day, all night Wednesday night, and all day Thursday, and no tachnun, eat a lot of fruit, and think about trees in Israel. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.